First thing I'm going to comment on is this potential gank from J-Dog here.
Okay, we're back. Apparently we have a potential gank from J-Dog, which I see, and we're going to start with that. But anyways, to start the replay, 3, 2, 1, play.
And here it comes. He's got both buffs. The red should slow him down.
Gets the knock
Arrow
up.
miss there. From
Actually, not a terrible idea with the arrow for a change. I mean, had that hit, we would have been actually pretty pleased.
Yeah. Now, Victor should have probably disengaged there and pulled back a little bit while J-Dog soaked up some damage, but that's okay.
Again, I chalk up a lot of Brandicus' play to just not being comfortable with the character he has.
Right.
And it's a great shame, because I played with Brandicus. Like, he's not a bad player. This is really not a good demonstration of his skills.
Right.
And you can see it's 5-0, 11 minutes in. I don't think either of your games got to 5-0, let's put it that way.
No, I don't think so. And they also have a 2.1k gold lead.
Yeah. Well, they're doing a better job of farming, they're getting kills.
Right.
I think the only member of my team that has a farm lead is me, and I'm the support.
Farm lead? Yes, you do have a farm lead. However, looking at the gold lead here, I'm seeing that...
Yeah, I have a 0-0-0 score, whereas he has 2 assists.
Yeah, he's got a bit more gold over time.
I make a decent save with the ult there, and then there's just not much we can do about Jigger coming down.
Yeah.
So...
Right.
I'm not gonna. That's one that I really have nothing for. I have really nothing to say about Nilo on. That was a
good gank.
Yeah, the two of us got too far up and we paid for it.
But we might have a 2v2 battle here up top.
Yep. Difference is purple has vision and blue doesn't. I think this is where I almost get a kill on Alistair. Good Cataclysm. They should have just used that to disengage though, and they're going back in.
There goes J-Dog down.
Yeah, that's gonna cost J-Dog, and that's gonna cost Alphas too.
Yep.
So like when they did the Cataclysm there, I think they should have just disengaged and like not like left or anything, but you know, like just defend the tower.
Right. Just fall back, sit at the tower for a little bit.
Yeah, you got out of danger, now, you know, defend the tower because you can, but then they went, you know, back in danger. Let's look at the CSs here real quick. Actually, we're winning the mid CS by 2. 45-43. And yeah, there's a huge gap opening up between Andrew and Nilo at 63-35.
Almost double.
Yeah. It's looking like that jungle game when we had Night Queen and J-Dog in the jungle.
You might think that 30 CS isn't that big of a difference, but added up here on the gold charts, it's about 1,200 gold.
And he pushed way too far again, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna kill him.
Yeah, they'll turret dive him, no problem.
Yeah, there it is.
Got a jungle fight here.
And Garen versus Jarvan.
Got Victor coming in to help and Gangplank. Actually, Gangplank's kind of sitting back. He should be helping right now. Althos is,
I think Althos at this point is just scared. It's like every time he's engaged at this point, he's died.
That's the thing, though. Once you have that advantage, the 3-on-1, you gotta take it.
You gotta take it. No, I'm not trying to excuse it. I'm just trying to give the rationale. Yeah. Oh no, this is where I almost get Reaver. Whipping him.
Not even caring that you're sitting there.
I know.
Decent arrow, I will say. It should have got Alistair, but that's okay.
Yeah, and then he pulverizes and gets away.
J-Dog just barely escaped death from Garen.
Yeah, J-Dog actually plays a reasonably decent game in the jungle. It's gonna look like he loses just because of, you know, the score and everything, but I thought he did a reasonably good job. Not that there's not things to look at here and learn from, but
right.
I just think
58 to 52.
Yeah,
Kevin's kind of.
Yeah, I mean when you're losing top lane, you're losing bottom lane.
Right, there's not much a jungler can do because you go in for a gank and their lanes are just overpowered and you just get annihilated.
Yeah.
There's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
At that point, it's just a farming game, though.
Yeah. So like I said, I thought that J-Dog played okay. I don't really. I mean, and feel free to disagree. I don't really see what I could have done differently, except in like how I dealt with Nilo, I guess.
J-Dog was fine as far as like he's keeping up his CS. He's in front of Kevin. He's got the gold lead, but Kevin does have 3 kills.
Yeah, but again, I think that's a product of just the lane losing.
Right, of course. I mean, it's 0 and 9, 4.5k gold lead for the purple team.
Like I said, we'll have the
Also known
surrender
as
coming up
Reavers.
here in about 4 minutes. I don't usually like to surrender, but when my team's down 10-0 and there just doesn't seem to be any ray of hope, I was just like, yeah. This one's my bad. I made some uneven teams here. Well, me and Reaver combined made some uneven teams, and
Well, I mean, I guess it kind of evens out with, you know, Andrew never playing Ezreal before, and then you have your Togwell that's never played Victor before, so you would think that would have evened things out. But
I thought
at the
we
same
had,
time,
like I said, I thought we actually had reason. I knew I was going to have a hard time bottom once Andrew picked up how to play ADC. 'Cause he's a more experienced and just better player than Nilo is.
right, and then also, you know, you got 2 30s in the mid. You would think that a level 30 could
And that's a bad
learn
arrow
a
there.
champion a little quicker. But
So with
trying
that
to be
arrow
too
right
harsh on
there,
that.
with that arrow right there, I was telling Nilo that we were going to need his arrow soon because we had J-Dog coming for the gank.
Right,
And
kind of wasted
I'm like, so we're going to need that in a bit. And then he launches it. I'm like, I didn't mean now.
it. Did J-Dog not use Cataclysm? Was it on cooldown?
Let me look. It's up. He has it as an option.
I don't know why he didn't use that there.
So maybe, okay, so there's something for J-Dog to work on. But, I mean, yeah, I mean, we had a really good opportunity there. Like, we could have hit the arrow, then the Cataclysm, and we would have definitely killed Andrew.
Oh, definitely.
But,
No question about that.
fortunately, early on the trigger from Andrew, and then not a great follow-up from J-Dog as well. So.
Early on the trigger from Nyla, you mean?
Yes, sorry. That was probably our best setup of the day, though, to be honest. Like looking back, that's probably about the closest thing we had to a positive moment.
Right, just missed that Cataclysm there.
And there I have to waste my box to get away.
Yes. Now, I will say, though, even though you did have a ward, I'm looking at the vision chart, you can only see maybe halfway up to the dragon's thing, and you were alone.
Yeah,
Pushed up kinda far, so.
my ward in the tri-bush there had just timed out.
Yep.
So,
Purple team has superior warding this game, I will say. They got wards everywhere.
yeah, well, they have more than one person warding, whereas I'm pretty sure I'm the sole source of wards for the team.
J-Dog has
J-Dog, I think, bought a couple, but like Althos doesn't ward, and I don't think Brannicus wards all that much. I know Nilo doesn't, which is fine. The ADC is not really supposed to.
Right, you save the gold for the items.
Yeah. That I have no problem with, but I like Althos. I don't think drops a ward. I'd have to go back and look and make sure of that before I like really make a big deal of it. But I don't think anyone was really warding. Whereas on
Kevin?
purple team, I think people were actually warding, like spreading it out. It wasn't all Reaver.
Looking like a 3v4 here in the mid.
Yeah.
Good thing they're playing smart and kind of backing off a little bit, though. To the tower.
Yeah, just hustling around the tower.
Yep, Garen's gonna take that top tower while this is going on.
Yeah. Well, it's split pushing basically. There's not really much we can do about it because if we send someone top, they're going to force the fight mid.
Alright, and now looking at the CS between Ashe and Ezreal, it's about 50.
Yep. He's almost doubled.
Yep. $80 to 86 mid. It's been even for a while, except for those 3 kills. One being the bottom lane, that gank he had earlier. Gave him an advantage. Yeah, I can definitely see how this game is a 20-minute surrender, though.
And then, yeah, look at the top lane farm at this point, too. 91 to 61. It was close for a while, but, yeah.
There's a surrender.
So that was the game. And Reaver finally got himself a win.
Yeah, well played on Reaver's team. Really no judgments. It was all around a good play.
Yeah. I think the only thing I can say they did wrong was that that possible turret dive on Althos.
Yep, that would be about it.
When Django backed off. I think other than that, they warded well, they farmed well, and they took advantage of the fact that the teams weren't terribly even, and they made it happen.
Yep, well done by Reaver's team.
Yep. Well, that's it. Any final words?
No, that's about it. I've said all my pieces. I hope I wasn't too harsh.
No, I don't know if there's really anything too harsh. It's all expected. I mean, we pointed out some things people got to work on, and hopefully they do. So anyways, that's me and Bach signing off. I will be back for Game 4 whenever it actually happens. I don't know if I'll have a new partner, or I personally think we need to do a 3-man booth with Gigantus, and then either you or Reaver and me.
Right.
I think that would work. Anyways, see you next time.